Spring Awakening is the most fantastic theme for us because it presents a really positive outlook. Just as all the trees are coming into blossom, we're much more aware of our senses. We're coming out from the cold and the dark and we're starting to look forward into the summer when we might be planning that wedding, that bar mitzvah. But all our senses are reawakened, and what we want to do is give our guests and our clients the experience of actually being at an event themselves. What is it like to taste a canapé in this environment? What's it like to watch a piece of entertainment that is themed around spring, and to bring them onto our territory and then putting entertainment all around them so that they can engage with it and enjoy it.
For the Spring Awakening event this evening, I wanted to bring in some freshness and vibrancy and a feeling of life to the evening with flavours that really pop. We steered the presentation towards vibrant acid tones including hot pink, lime green, yellow and sky blue, and we worked this not only into the service of the food and the drinks but also into the look of the staff for the evening. Some of the dishes that we've included tonight are some quirkier small bites such as things like $1 Million hot dogs, which are rather decadently rolled in gold leaf and filled with truffle, as well as cheese and pineapple revisited, which is our modern take on the 70s cliché. Following on from this, we've got a few larger items which include things such as some miso glazed black cod with some wasabi and edamame mash, as well as some English heritage tomatoes with Laverstock Park burrata and some black olive dust. We've got a number of cocktails that we'll be serving this evening, being freshly prepared by our mixologist for the guests. My personal favourite is one called the Cherry Blossom Martini, which includes some very, very chilled citron vodka that is then shaken with plenty of ice, with creme de mure, some fresh raspberry and a hint of lime. Finally this evening we're going to be finishing with some quirky passed puddings that's going to include things such as lemon meringue beehives and most notably a wonderful whimsical blossom tree that's going to be laden with tiered cakes, candies and frivolous desserts that guests can pick from the branches.
There's every type of entertainment that you could possibly think of in a riot of colour. When guests arrive, they're going to be these fantastic canapé tray performers, stilt walkers in fabulous bird of paradise costumes, flamingos, swans, all looking astonishing, which will be interacting with the guests as they're walking around. We've got two fantastic close-up magicians who are coming to work for us that evening. We've got Drummond Money Coots, fantastic name, but he is the most wonderful close-up magician who works behind a table. And we have Chris Dugdale, who's a really top magician who's got his own television show. So we open with a laser violinist who will be doing the most astonishing electric violin act. And this is just taking electric violins one step further. This act has never been seen in this country before. We've got English National Ballet who are coming to do an extract from Strictly Gershwin, which is a show that they do at the Royal Albert Hall. Just absolute glamour, lots of fantastic tap dancing. And then in the middle of the room and flying right out into the ceiling will be an act that's appeared recently at La Soirée on the South Bank, which is a cage act, and it's the only cage act in this country, which will fly out and which is really sexy, fun, will put a smile on your face. We've then got a contact juggler, which is a very sweet act with this fantastic guy called Matt Henham, who does this really cute act done to a Dean Martin track. And just when you sort of got into his music, suddenly all the attention will go to the back of the room, and there, standing at the bar, will be Frank Sinatra from the West End production of the Rat Pack Live from Las Vegas, who'll be singing at the bar. And he'll walk his way through the audience and go up onto stage and be joined by Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin. And then if that wasn't enough, we've then got some of the Strictly Come Dancing crew coming to do a jump jive number, which will be really upbeat. And just as they come to an end of their act, a huge explosion of carnival performers will come out through the tunnel and process through all the guests, doing a huge dance with a drummer, with all the performance and colour and feathers twirling around all the guests. So lots and lots of things to enjoy. And this is all about emotional engagement. It's about trying to create a memory from something that people have really enjoyed. And this is what we do. We sell dreams.
Given the size and space available at the Royal Horticultural Halls, we wanted to make two wonderful, magical, larger-than-life blossom trees. The blossom at the moment is so wonderful, it so epitomises the season, and following the look from the invitation, we'll be hanging different curious objects, collectibles, things that we found from the tree, things like maybe lampshades covered in petals, painted chairs, teapots, glasses, fashion items, maybe shoes, handbags, that kind of thing. Just really having fun and enjoying welcoming spring.
The idea Gavin and Claire, our designers, had was to introduce an element of mystery and surprise, but most importantly to create a fabulous visual experience for our guests to remember, as well as something different from the norm. We have reversed the standard setup and guests will enter through the stage without realising it. A vibrantly lit tunnel will lead the guests into the main hall where their senses will be activated. Fabulous bespoke 6-metre tall flower will set the scene. Our very own in-house designed and built furniture, finished in colourful fabrics, will be arranged to create a bold floral patterns. We want to prove that when well designed, all the aspects put together can create an absolutely spectacular event.